Hello, my name is Danny Thompson. I'm a Business Fire Safety Officer for Durham and Darlington Fire and Rescue Service. This is just going to be a short video just to give you a few pointers regarding fire safety within the places you're going to be living in and studying in. As you probably know, Durham University has over 350 plus buildings dotted in and around the city centre. Every one of these buildings is designed and managed to keep you safe from fire. So every building from the castle, so really all buildings right up to your new Ogden Centre and your new teaching and learning building. The first place I am going to speak about then is your colleges, so where you're going to be living. Because from a fire safety point of view, this is where you're at your most vulnerable because you're going to be asleep or possibly under the influence of alcohol, which puts you in a very vulnerable state if a fire was to start. Within your colleges then, you've got a lot of things going on that's protecting you from a fire without you probably even realising. First thing then is your fire alarm detection system. So in every college throughout the university, there will be a fully operating fire alarm system. These are made up of a few different components. So you will find your smoke detectors, which you will find on the ceiling of your bedroom. You'll have heat detectors, which look very similar to the smoke detectors, but you tend to find these in plant rooms, boiler houses, and your kitchen areas. And you will also have manual call points, or the red break glass call points, which you'll find located on your final exits, on stairwells and places like that. The problem that we have is that people will tamper with these fire alarm detection systems. It is actually a criminal offence to do so, so please refrain from doing it. And the main issue that we do find is that people will cover these detector heads, so your smoke detectors, with sort of shower caps, socks, condoms have even found up there, just to prevent them going off if you're trying to have a smoke or a vape within your bedroom. All you're doing is you're putting yourself at risk and you're putting everybody else's life at risk by doing that, because if a fire was to start, that detector's not going to go off. It's not going to give you an early warning to make an escape of the building. Next thing then is your fire doors. So again, throughout your colleges you will find a lot of these doors are fire doors. So you will find that your bedroom doors are fire door, the corridor doors, the stairwell doors and the kitchen doors are all fire doors. Again, the problem that we have with these is people will tamper with them and people will wedge these doors open. Okay, a fire door is there to protect the means of escape. So if your bedroom door is closed, a fire was to start within your bedroom, that door is going to hold that fire back for at least 30 minutes to give you plenty of time to make an escape. If that door was wedged open, all that smoke, the fire is going to spread straight into the corridor within seconds, and it's going to make escape of that building very, very difficult. Okay, so please refrain from wedging fire doors open. The main door we always find wedged open is the kitchen door, and where's a fire more likely to start? It's going to be in the kitchen. Next thing then is our 999 calls or AFD calls, so your automatic fire detection calls. So your fire alarm system will be linked to what we call an alarm receiving centre. So when your fire alarm activates, the alarm receiving centre will be notified, and what they will do is they will either phone the university security or they will phone us and we will send a fire appliance to that premise. Again, the problem we have is malicious calls. We get a lot of malicious calls. So if you've come in from a night out and you're feeling quite mischievous, you'll hit that call point, you'll activate the alarms to evacuate everybody. Or if you burnt your toast, the fire alarms are going to go off. We will call them unwanted fire alarm calls or false alarms. We don't really want to be attending these, okay, because what it does is we will send an appliance out to one of these calls because we don't know that it's going to be malicious or a false alarm until we get there. But what it does is it takes that firefighting appliance from potentially attending a house fire or a road traffic accident. Okay, so please, your actions do have consequences. So yeah, we don't want to try and refrain from attending these kind of incidents. So that leads me on to cooking. Briefly mentioned it there. So please don't leave anything unattended when you are cooking. Try not to cook under the influence of alcohol. You tend to forget that you've got things in there. You might fall asleep. If you are coming in from a night out, get a takeaway. There's plenty of them around Durham, which you will find. And no cooking in your bedrooms either. Okay, try and keep all that to your designated kitchen areas. Smoking within every university building is prohibited, and that includes vaping. It is the cause of most fires. Okay, throughout the university. Electrical equipment, international adapters are banned from the university. They're not permitted. Same with block adapters. Okay, we'll not use these block adapters. Get your extension leads in there. Try not to overload them as well. Laptops, try not to leave them on the beds when they're not in use. Okay, we need to get them on hard surfaces to get that air circulating through. Same with hair dryers, straighteners, tongs, things like that. They all come with heat-proof mats. Try not to leave them on your beds, on the carpets and stuff. Get them turned off, let them cool down before you do leave the room. Don't buy cheap chargers either. These cheap chargers you get for your iPhones and things like that, they're not tested properly, and they will start a fire, okay, if they left switched on. So just try and stick with the original ones you get with your phones. Candles are also prohibited from any building within the university. Basically, a candle is a mini fire, okay, just waiting to spread. If you do want to set a nice little romantic mood within your bedroom, you can get LED candles, and they will still have the same effect. Again, when you're in your bedrooms, try and be careful with using deodorants, the steam from your showers if you've got ensuite bedrooms, because the smoke detector within your bedroom is quite sensitive and it will pick this up, so don't stand right underneath the detector and spray your deodorant. Try and get the room well ventilated if you take in that shower. Okay, last thing from me, when you get back to your colleges, what I would like you to do is locate your nearest fire exit to your bedroom. It's not necessarily going to be the one that you've walked into your college on, up the stairs and to your bedroom. It's human nature that you're going to want to use this in the event of an emergency because you use it every day and it's the one you're familiar with, when there might be a fire exit right next to your bedroom, okay? So locate that for me when you get back, and in the event of emergency, please use this exit. Other than that, please have a lovely time, a lovely stay in Durham. If you do have any queries, any questions, our details will be on the end of this video. Stay safe, bye.